gonna be bad.
Oh man, they keep coming, and you keep causing lag.
Yeah!
About that. Alright, welcome back. You just witnessed Chris level up. Probably the only time that happens. Oh!
I'm never getting. I can't fit out of there.
Well, at least he just leveled, so he didn't lose a whole lot of experience. Right. Oh, you know what? You should have bought more another oak steak. I mean, you lost your hearts anyway, so you should have bought them before you died. That would have been the smart thing to do. I don't know why you thought you could do that.
No, I thought it was fake. I don't know.
Yeah.
I lost all my hearts, so I'm really not in the.
Break it. So.
No, I gotta go up here.
But there are 3 people just hanging out in there.
Yep. This is the place. Oh wow. That's the place where you fall down.
Oh, okay.
I did that last time too.
Ooh, you know what? I can talk about my ghost stories again.
Yeah.
Last time I was playing the game, and it was really hard for me to talk about it. Not because it's like emotional shit, but just really hard to play.
Really hard.
And
you got just real hard.
I got real hard talking. Yeah. Like plus I was playing Mighty Number 9. But anyway, that was on an episode of Mighty Number 9 that's never going to see the light of day. So, I don't know how we got on that topic of ghost stuff.
Oh.
But
this was a really good idea at first.
Wow.
Okay.
Can you block enemies?
No, but those fireballs I can.
Really? Yeah, that worked.
Wow. Everything's gone wrong.
Wow.
Everything went wrong.
Skeleton, go bone him. Oh, no. I couldn't have asked for a better run. This is great. Oh. Except for all the lag.
That's the only thing.
Now, hopefully this one will go through handbrake fine and we can get a constant frame rate going on it. And yes, I did say frame rate. So, anyway, my ghost stories. We'll start with the, one of my dad's house in Munson.
Indiana.
No, Massachusetts. They know we live in Massachusetts. Yeah, most people that watch this are people from work anyway. They know who we are.
Do they?
Rich, you know who I am. Get him, demon. Rape him. Yeah, he's going to. But this is a family-friendly game, so they censor that stuff.
Right.
So, back when I was a wee lad.
A wee tyke.
A wee tyke.
A wee tot.
A wee tot of 18. Yeah, 18. Back when I worked for my father.
I mean, an 18 in Munson is like...
That's like 50 in dog years, so... yeah, I was working with my dad, painting, and at the time he was sprucing up the backyard with flower beds, but he wanted to do like raised flower beds. So we had a 2-tier thing going on with boulders, not rocks, fucking boulders. So we pulled everything we could from, the immediate area around us, but my dad lives on the base of a mountain, so we just climbed the mountain and dug up big rocks to make a nice big rock wall, boulder wall. So, we'd go up there with a huge crowbar and a shovel and dig them out, and then slowly as we could roll them down the hill. And sometimes
I still think that's just hilarious.
Well, sometimes I would just stand.
Watch out!
Sometimes I would just stand at the bottom, and my dad would just pry him up and roll him down the hill. And I just made God, you suck.
I know.
I would just make sure that they didn't crash into the foundation of the house and, split it. So I just kind of slowed it down for the last 10 feet. But anyway, we'd do that. So we'd work, get up at 6 a.m., be at work for 7.
Roll some boulders.
Home by 4 or 5 o'clock. Have dinner, and then we'd, summertime, so the
The Boulder Fairy came.
Sun didn't really set until 7, 8 o'clock at night, so then we'd work for a couple hours just building the rock wall. You may ask what this has to do with ghosts. Well,
Nothing
right now, but it's important for the moral of the story, which is don't do yard work.
Ever.
So at night, after everybody had gone to bed, I would boot up my laptop and play RuneScape with my buddies. And I'd be up to 2, 3 in the morning, and then I would go to sleep for a few hours. But I'd be kind of sluggish in the morning, and my dad would hate it. He'd be wondering why, and I'm not going to tell him I'm up till 3 o'clock in the morning playing fucking video games. So, we, one night when I was playing games, I heard footsteps coming down the stairs. My room's on the first floor, and my dad slept on the second floor. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I don't know why I thought he was coming down to check if I was sleeping. Probably because my performance had gone down.
Both in real life and in RuneScape.
No, I was doing pretty good in RuneScape. My feeding was up there, man. That's what I was focused on. So, I jumped out of bed, flicked off the light, jumped back in bed, closed the laptop screen, and, pretended I was sleeping. Well, then I heard, Jesus, we've been in this fucking mansion forever.
I know.
Like, this is episode 5 or something.
Be out of here right quick.
So, I got stories to tell. Jesus. Are you farming, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because these guys are worth 4, and if I go outside, it's gonna...
No, sure. So, right outside my bedroom door, there's 2 closets, one on either side of the hallway. One was a linen closet where you kept all the spare sheets and blankets and pillows and stuff. And the other one was just like a closet where we hung coats and shit like that. So, I heard the linen closet open up. And I knew it was a linen closet because every time that fucker opened, it squeaked wicked loud. So, heard that open up and close. And then, I heard the basement door, which is a little ways down the hallway. There's a deadbolt on the top. Or like a latch, if you will. And when you opened it in the summertime, because it's a wood door, it swelled up in the summer. The latch would rub against the little part it latched into, the metal piece on the frame of the door. And it would make a loud, like, chunk sound. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. My dad kicked my mom out of bed, and she was just checking. He probably told her to check, make sure the lights were off in the basement. Because my dad would like wonder about shit like that. Oh, did I lock the front door? Did I turn the lights off? And either him or my mom would come down and check. The reason why he kicked my mom out of bed sometimes is because she would snore occasionally, and my dad's a very light sleeper. So he would kick her out of bed. Or my mom also has restless leg syndrome, and she'd randomly kick him in the middle of the night.
Right. She'd literally kick him in bed.
Yeah. So, I just assumed it was my mom coming downstairs, grabbing some blankets and pillows and going to go sleep on the couch. Or going to go back upstairs and sleep in my sister's room oh no, wait, there were still bunk beds at the time. So yeah, on the couch. So then, thought nothing of it. Next night, same routine. Heard footsteps coming downstairs. Heard the basement door unlock. This time the linen closet didn't open. So I just assumed it was someone coming downstairs to make sure the lights were off or make sure it was something like that. Check the front door, make sure it was locked.
Yeah, generic house stuff.
Yeah, and then I heard footsteps go back upstairs. I'm like, okay. And then the third night, same thing happened. Some combination of those actions. So then, the next morning, I decided to poke fun at my parents. And, I made some joke about them being forgetful in their old age or something like that. And they both just looked at me like I was on drugs. Because they're like...
Because I was.
Well, that's besides the point. But the fact of the matter is, they're like... My dad's like, no, actually, I haven't slept more soundly these past 3 nights than I ever have. And then my mom said, yeah, I haven't been kicked out of bed at all. And I'm going to leave it right there for this episode. Once you ponder that tonight, maybe scare yourself. Because what's about to happen is pretty fucking crazy. And you'll get that treatment.
Next time.
When Chris gets out of the fucking mansion.
Castle, yeah.